Mr. Earl Musick. If I said it incorrectly, please excuse me, sir.
Thank you. I'll try to make it short and quick. The police one day, they got a call out to a neighborhood, and a gentleman was marching up and down the street in the middle of the night, and he was beating on garbage can lids, and he was making a terrible noise. And they asked the guy, when the police showed up, they asked him, "What are you doing?" And he said, "I'm keeping the elephants out of the neighborhood." And the Houston police officer said, "We don't have problems with elephants in Houston." And he said, "Exactly, because I've been banging the lids and going up and down the street." The fact is, it had nothing to do with keeping the elephants out of the neighborhood. The gentleman liked making the noise with the garbage cans, marching up and down the street, and he was doing something that he enjoyed. Mr. Bennett, thanks to Mr. Bennett, we were able to, and others, I apologize for leaving them out, but we were able, and I represent the Harris County Criminal Lawyers Association. I'm the current president. We have over 639 members that are members of our organization, all criminal defense attorneys. And when we started looking at this, the first thing we saw, these were petty arrests. 81 police officers, countless hours out on the street, and they're arresting prostitutes and harassing citizens, people that don't have a voice. They're not out in River Oaks, or there would be real problems. 12 of the 14 people arrested are minority of African American descent. Something is wrong with that. When the Constitution guarantees the right, and I felt it appropriate just to read one of the amendments. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue, but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. When I was 20 years old,
Mr. Musick, if you could conclude your time.
I became a Houston police officer, and I took an oath that I would defend the Constitution of the United States as a Houston police officer. I brought Metro a copy of that. I've heard several speakers talk about it.
Mr. Musick,
and it starts out, "We the people." And it is a document that I'm going to leave with you, and I would hope that y'all would frame it and place it in a significant place of importance.
Mr. Musick, thank you. Mr. Musick, thank you.
Let me just conclude
Mr.
with
Musick,
this.
very quickly, Mr. Musick. Mr. Musick, this is my meeting, right? Oh, very quickly.
We have people that are in the armed services that are fighting and dying, and they took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States. I would ask that Metro look very seriously at these situations, and in the future live by the Constitution. Thank you.
You can count on that. We're going to get to the bottom of this. I understand the passion. We're going to get to the bottom of this, and we'll have a lot more dialogue. So I'm going to move us right along. Mr. Musick, thank you for your comments.